Cool. Anyway, guys, welcome back to another episode. We've got a special guest today. What is your name for the people?
Hi guys, my name is Awele. Full name is EJ Awele. Yeah, that's me. I'm 20 years old and I reside in the East Rand.
So did you say 20 years old?
Yeah, I'm 20.
Damn, that's still young, eh? Yes, you're like, what do you call? There's Gen Zs and then there's millennials and there's, how do you normally break them up?
Okay, I'm not gonna lie, I don't know. But
You don't know?
all I know is that you all call us I'm at 2K.
Oh,
That's all I know.
What to y'all?
Yeah, yo.
Okay. So you're 20 years old. So are you 20, did you turn 20 this year? Or
I'm turning 21.
This year?
Yeah.
Oh, wow. Okay, cool. So yeah, name, surname. Okay, we got your name, got your surname. I don't know if you mentioned surname. I don't know if you want people to know.
My surname is Nanya.
Okay.
EJ
Unless,
Awele Nanya.
oh, okay, cool. And then, what do you do? Are you still studying?
No,
Okay. 20 year olds, aren't they still in college and stuff?
No, yeah, but okay, with me, not gonna lie, like my life has been like a journey.
Oh, interesting.
I've been experimenting with life. Well, life has been experimenting me. Well, both ways actually.
Okay.
But okay, let me just give you a little bit of a backstory. So, matriculated in 2022 at North Riding Secondary. I was born and raised in the North.
Okay.
Always. So I matriculated in North Riding Secondary. Then from there, I then studied law at Monash. But then I dropped out due to personal reasons. And then I started working in the club.
Oh, snap. And I guess we don't have to mention the club. Okay.
Yeah, but it was
that's
like
going to be
three
interesting.
different
I think it's going to be
clubs.
interesting for you. And then how long do you work in the club for?
Okay, so I was working the club like right after matric. It's when I started getting like introduced to that scene. Yeah.
Okay. It seems like there's some stories there.
Some stories.
All right, cool, man. So, again, did you mention how long you worked for? Or are you still working? Or no?
No, well, I'm now working like a proper, not say
Corporate.
proper, like, yeah.
Okay.
So I actually work for a BPO,
Okay.
digital business services company in Santon. It's going okay. Yeah. Money-wise, I'm not going to lie, I prefer the club money.
Oh, snap. Yeah. Okay. You prefer the club money.
Yeah.
Okay. But then ideally, like, what would be your future plans? Like, what do you see yourself doing long term?
Okay, for me, it always has been real estate. I've been interested in real estate.
Okay.
Into it since high school. Well, from 2020, I've always found interest in real estate. Second option was going to be law, either family law or property law.
Okay.
Between those two.
So why real estate? Like, where did the interest come from?
Okay, again, besides the whole money part, I'm not going to lie. The Nigerian side of me, it really does overtake the South African part of me. Money-wise,
Yeah.
I will find easy ways of making money. Okay, not the easy ways. Yeah. But like...
Yeah, no, disclaimer.
Yeah, disclaimer, guys.
Yeah.
But obviously, you need to use your common sense.
Yeah.
You need to think wisely in terms of how you're going to make your quick money. You can't make your quick money in the 419 type of ways. No, don't do that, please. Okay, so yeah, I preferred real estate. I found interest in it when, so I used to move out a lot with my parents and I. So we moved to different places and I switched to different schools. So switching around, I really did like enjoy it as well. Looking at to like how the agents will have to communicate and how different buyers will now have to come and negotiate. I found that interesting.
Okay.
I did debating in high school, so like learning how to like communicate with people in terms of debating and having a conversation. I do have a problem with that now. I do have social anxiety, but I was able to like break out of my shell because I was really, really shy.
Okay.
Really shy.
So you consider yourself like an introvert, extrovert, a shy?
Introvert, because I can be really quiet. Like,
Okay.
I would keep quiet, down.
Okay.
Hi,
Yes.
down, the whole night.
Okay.
But as time goes on and when I do get comfortable around people, yeah, you see the sun side of me. I make jokes and all. Yeah.
Okay. So basically, when you're with the right surroundings, you're more of yourself, more open, more communicative. It's not like you just shut down the whole way.
Okay, yes, I did have moments where like I did shut down, crashed out.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, wow. I did have my moments where I do crash out, but then those moments made me realize that like, okay, you got this. Yeah, go for it. So like it made me have, not gonna lie, I love taking risks. It's something that is bad, but I do take calculated risks.
Okay.
So that made me like fearless. I don't fear anything.
Really? Wow.
I don't know where it comes from, but
Yeah, because I was about to ask, who
Okay,
do you
no.
think in your family is like that, or where do you think you get that from?
it's my Nigerian side. Now that I'm thinking about my dad has no fear.
Are you serious? Oh snap! Are your parents still together?
Yeah.
Okay.
Still together.
Okay, so you're from a two household family, and I can only imagine. Are you close with your dad?
No.
Okay. Do you have siblings?
Yeah, I'm the middle child.
Are you the middle child?
Yeah.
So that means there's how many? There's
Okay, so it's my older sister. She's 25, then there's me, 20, turning 21, and there's my little brother Michael, who is 10.
it was 10. Okay, cool. Let's touch on the thing. Okay, so if you're not close to your dad, that means you're close to your mom.
I grew up not being close with my parents.
At all?
No, like at all. Yes, we lived under the same roof and all, but like
Yeah.
growing up with them, I was like, okay, can't wait till I get my own place.
Snap.
Wait. So it was that type of thing. But like they made sure that like when we are together, especially with my siblings and I, they would make a way for us to feel one. Yeah. But in terms of my parents, no, like I've never had a relationship with them, but I've had a relationship with like a very, very close relationship with my grandmother.
Your grandmother. Okay, cool. So, like, whose personality traits do you think you picked up the most between your mom and your dad?
Sticky one still.
Yeah, well, that's what we want to find out.
Okay. I would say, okay, I took the looks from my dad. I looked at my dad. And in terms of personality, I think I took 50-50.
Okay. Which aspects you think is from your dad? Which aspects you think from your mom?
Okay, me being fearless has to come from my dad.
Okay.
I do have a very, very soft side, and that comes from my mom. Even with my grandmother as well, she's very soft.
Okay.
But like when it's time for her to like, yo, you need to sort yourself, you need to pull up your socks, she'll do that, but tough love, but soft. So I think that those two sides, it's 50-50.
50-50. Okay, that's interesting, man. So we've established that you have an interest in real estate. You mentioned law and stuff like that. So now let's get into like what we're here for. Like, so what do you think of the dating market currently? Are you dating anyone? Are you in a relationship? You know, okay, what's relationship status? Like the way you just smile at me when I see that.
Yeah. There's no name to it, but yeah.
So that's like yeah. I was like, hey, I'm not too sure. Okay. Let's put it like this. Are you in a full-on relationship? Do you think it's a situationship? Do you think it's like you're not sure what's happening? Maybe you guys just gotten to know each other, so it's still those early stages.
No, situationship for me.
Is it a situationship for you? All right, cool. Oh, that explains the yes. Okay, cool. So, who doesn't want to commit? You or him?
Next question. Please.
Oh yeah. You plead the fifth.
I plead the fifth.
You plead the fifth. That's it. Okay, cool.
Yeah.
But anyway, going back to the other questions, like, what is your ideal thoughts on the dating market currently? Like, what is it like dating in? I guess it's 2025 now, but still early. So let's say 2024, 2025, whatever.
Okay, I'm not gonna have had experiences.
Okay. Let's talk about that. Give me your experiences that come to the top of your mind. What can you? Obviously, we're not gonna name drop, but situations that you've kind of been in that's like, wow, Joel is missing.
Yo, okay, for me it has to be when I was in uni
Okay.
in 2023. There was a specific guy. Let's give him the name Donald. All right.
You give him who?
Donald.
Donald. All right.
All right, it's semester 2. Okay, obviously I've seen Donald on campus because he has friends with like my friends and all.
Yeah.
So seen him around, I'm like, okay, cool, fine boy, okay.
Yeah.
But then semester 2, when I recently started working at Zone 6, that's when Donald and I now started clicking.
Okay.
He was all cool, was cute. Almost everyone knew on campus that like right after classes, I'm going to top parking and I'm going straight to Donald. It was that type of relationship.
Oh, wow. Okay.
As time went on, because we had like mutual friends, my best friend was dating Donald's best friend, and then Donald's best friend, I knew him from high school. So we all knew each other and we all clicked. As time went on, now I'm seeing my best friend and Donald now.
Hey.
A bit too close, too touchy. I've been hearing stories. Like there was some parties that I wouldn't attend because I'm like, I'm not in the mood, or I had like assignments to do. I'm hearing stories. Oh, your friend did this with Donald. Oh, Donald did that with your friend.
Yeah.
I was like, hey, you know what? I'll allow them to come to me and tell me instead of me now approaching them because people are telling me that. That's one thing I'm not going to do. Yeah. Now I'm going to start making an argument because, oh, no, she said, he said.
Yeah.
No. I will allow you to come to me and we'll talk about that.
Okay.
So, okay, we then got into an argument. The whole friend group got involved. It was a mess.
Is this you and Donald or you and your friend?
Yeah, friend. Okay. Mutual friends, like all 4 of us.
Yeah.
So we were like, okay, this is bad. We then were like, okay, you know what? There was no contact between Donald and I. It was just my best friend and I just communicating with each other. Yeah. But she was still communicating with Donald. But I was like, okay, you know what? It's whatever.
Okay.
But in my heart,
you're like, oh my gosh.
I was like, I miss this man.
Wow. Okay, before we move on, maybe to other experiences you may have, what attracted you to Donald?
Okay, I'm into like shy guys. I don't like loud men.
Okay.
Don't be loud. Why are you being loud? I don't like noise at all. Me myself, I don't like noise. You need to be smart.
Okay.
Again, Donald was smart. Besides that, his personality, like we were able to click. We had our own inside jokes from like the first night we started talking from Zone 6 until, breakfast was served to me, heartbreak.
That's nice. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So quiet, smart. I guess
funny.
You had things in common.
You need to be very funny.
Was it funny as well?
Yeah, like it was funny.
Okay.
A bit sassy.
Okay.
Like, why are you sassy? But like it was.
Yeah. It was good. All right. Cool. And then what other experiences, maybe beyond Donald, that you can recall?
Okay, Donald was like the last person I actually dated who was like around about my age.
Oh, okay. Okay, quickly, before we move on, what would you say 1 or 2 lessons you took from that relationship with Donald?
Don't trust someone.
Don't trust someone?
Like too quick. Okay. That's what I do. Like I trust easily. Number 2, don't trust your friends as well.
Don't trust your friends as well. Oh shit! Taking notes, guys. All right. Next one.
Yeah, those 2 actually.
No. So I mean, your other experiences that you can recall that maybe.
Okay. Yeah. You're gonna give this guy's name.
Oh, I love this naming
Jovis.
thing. Eh?
His name is Jovis.
Who?
Jovis.
Okay. So he was tall.
He was tall.
Okay, Jovis.
And like I'm not really into tall people, but like he was tall. I was like, okay, you know what? Yeah,
Jovis.
It's okay.
You just say you're not really into tall people.
Like like you need to be around about like kind of taller than me, but like not too tall. Like he was tall. Jovis was tall,
yeah.
like basketball type of tall.
I see. Okay, cool. So you're like literally.
I was
tiptoeing.
Okay. Yeah.
All right.
My neck.
Okay.
Yeah, so Jovis and I, again, he was a nerd. We were able to talk. Like, I love to have, like, conversations about anything. Like, even if it's politics, I will talk about that with him. Okay, cool. As time went on, it's cool. Even my parents knew, like, okay, she has a boyfriend who is, like, in his 30s and he's tall.
Yeah.
tall, like way taller than my dad. So that was a very funny thing for me to see. Like my dad would be like, "How are you?"
Yeah.
Anyways,
Okay.
so we got along and all, and then randomly one day, because like I just have a big heart. I think that's one thing about me. Like I have a big heart. I'm a simp.
Oh wow.
I hope you know what a simp is.
I don't know. I know what a simp is.
Okay.
Yeah. Oh, but like usually it's
Someone who loves.
yeah. But usually it's used on guys. I've never really heard a girl or a woman call herself a simp.
Okay, I'm a simp.
Because they said a simp is like an opposite of a pimp. Yeah. So a simp is like a one who gives too much value without having anything reciprocated. So that's usually what a simp is. Okay, cool.
So it was reciprocated with Jovis. Like we had a connection. Like the only tears I ever cried with him was tears of joy.
with Jovis.
Yeah.
Okay.
It was just like tears of joy. We got along quite well. Randomly one day he's like, okay, no, cool, we're gonna go out. Cool, we go, we have a great time, we have a great dinner. And then now we're just chilling in the car. You know, our moments that we've had together was so lovely, so great. And I really think you are gonna be a threat to my career. Yeah?
Is that your what?
I was a threat to his career.
Okay.
I don't know how. How, I don't know. Because I was like, okay, I was like 19. Okay, no. Now that I think about it.
Yeah.
I was 19, he was like 32.
He was 32. Damn. That's like what? Hey, my math is a bit off now, but that's like way more than 10 years, right? 12 or 20 years?
10.
It's 10, right?
More than 10 years.
Okay, yeah, close to more 10. Oh, snap. Okay. That's crazy, man. But then, but did you knew that up front that this nigga is like 30?
Yeah, I knew. I was like, okay, no, it's cool, it's fine. Because this is right after Donald. I met you, it was like right after Donald. So I was like, okay, cool. Now at least I'm going to meet someone who I'll be able to connect with. Connection was there and all. But you see, for that day, I don't know. But all I was like, I went home crying. Tears, sobbing. Oh!
Yeah.
Yeah, it was bad.
Where the hell did you even meet at Jovis?
I was working in the club.
Oh, okay, cool. Okay.
I was working in the club.
So by that time you already started working at that club?
Yeah, I was working at my... The last club I was working at Zone 6, yeah.
Oh, snap. Okay, cool. Snap, man. So then with Jovis again, what happened? How did it end? Why did it end?
Oh, yeah, remember, I was a threat to his career. Till this day, he hasn't explained himself to tell me how am I a threat to his career. But maybe it was just like the age.
Yeah.
Maybe he was like, hey, maybe this girl was a bit too young for me. I was like, okay, but it's fine. But besides that, you couldn't just say, okay, we can be friends. Right after that day, blocked.
He blocked you, or
He blocked me.
oh, maybe he thought maybe you're too young for him. Maybe it's possible.
But like, it's okay. But I mean, I'm glad that I've learned.
What did you learn?
That okay, obviously number one, obviously these older men that I'm dating. Okay, let me not say older men. Mom and dad, I promise you, I'm not dating older men like that. Wait, whoa. But like the people that I've dated that are older than me.
Okay.
Yes.
Yes.
Here we go. People that I've dated older than me, I get to like have a communication with them like on a different level towards the people that are like my age. Because people who are my age, it's more all fun and games. It's tiring. Like, she's like, okay, cool. Next thing I know, that also now you're also dealing with my other best friend, and now you're also dealing with my cousin.
Yeah.
Another story for another day.
Okay. Wow. So I'm assuming, because if Jovis was your almost like your first experience with older, right? I'm assuming. So then, did that kind of give you a particular taste after that experience? But like, okay, older guys are kind of the way to go.
Yeah. Okay. Again, the people that I've met, that I've been with, do know how to treat me right.
Okay.
They do respect me compared to people that I have been with who are like my age. Talking like this, there's no respect at all. We can communicate to a certain extent.
Okay.
And again, that's where I've learned with it. Like, you need to have boundaries. It's okay. You're not the same age.
Yeah.
Your schedule is different compared to mine. Okay, compared my life to other 20-year-olds, it's different because like I work and all. But with the guys, they have their own life. Some of them, I found out they were like even married. I was like, yo, okay, cool. Next one who comes my way, hopefully they're not married or they have a girlfriend. But then,
just limp by that, right?
yeah. But then I learned from that, and I was like, okay, you know what? This is like a dating experience. You catch feelings, you get hurt, you learn, you move on. And even though there are some that like made me cry, and was like, oh God, why? I just wake up the next morning and was like, okay, cool. You learned this and this. You learned that.
Yeah.
You you learned that it's not the end of the world. You can still continue. You can still find connections with others. And you do learn. I've learned quite a lot from them. People that I have been with who are like older than me, I've learned a lot that, okay, cool. You need to make sure that your life is sorted. Because again, I was not saying that like I was irresponsible, but then I learned how to like save money. I learned that, okay, there are times where I can have my big girl purchases, and then there's some days where I'm like, hey, girl, no.
Are you learning this through the guys themselves directly, or like is it just something that you picked up?
Something that I've picked up while I'm with them in terms of like how they think.
Yeah.
I'm not with them because of like, oh no, I want to learn something from you. I'm there also for the connection and all. But like from my experiences recently, it's just been lessons and lessons, feelings here and there. And then lessons and lessons.
Okay. What would you say? Do you ever an age cutoff in terms of how older would you willing to go, or is that, or it doesn't matter as long as there's a connection when it comes to age?
Yes, like age is nothing but a number, but no, they see there is a limit. I'm 20, but I would never date someone who's like now 15 plus 16 years older than me.
Okay.
That I won't do. Like now I'm gonna date someone
15 plus
15.
15.
Yeah, 15.
Okay.
Not 50. Whoa.
No, so trying to understand like 15. Okay.
No.
Yeah. So that means you are 20, 21, so you wouldn't go above 35.
35, 36, yeah.
Okay, cool. No, that makes sense. Wow. Okay. So now, okay, you said 15 or 16, right?
Yeah.
So what about if it's 17?
17, there's no
I always, because I understand that girls have these limits. They've got, these parameters. Like, I'm not willing to do X, Y, and Z. I don't want to go to this extent. But then I feel like girls tend to break their own rules for guys who they're like.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So that's why sometimes I find it very difficult sometimes to actually, comprehend what a girl says compared to what she does. If that makes sense.
You know, I do get you. But like at times when you come, like when you meet someone,
yes.
y'all just get along and you're just like, okay.
Is it?
Maybe this one, I don't mind. And then, yeah.
What would you say is something, or is there any rule you've ever broken for a guy you liked? For yourself, like in terms of like what you wouldn't willing to do, but you actually end up accepting. Let's say maybe an example. Usually girls say like, I don't like a guy who's like this, and then you found a guy who's like that, but you still kind of entertained him because of whatever you like.
For him.
Yeah, for him.
Not because of like how he is.
Yeah.
Okay, for example, the guy that I like, I'm not gonna lie, he is one fine. I was never into like muscular guys in the gym. No, but with this one, like how he carries himself.
Are you not into?
Like I was before, no. So I with this one fine man.
It's also quite strange because usually girls like kind of guys because it alludes to maybe protection. He's a big guy, and I'm not talking about like ripped because that's a whole different of body type. But well built guys usually attractive to women or to girls.
So I was like really, really skinny. So like when I looked at them, I was like, okay, you're this person is gonna crush me.
Yeah, I feel you. No. Yeah.
Oh no.
Okay.
And then I met him. I was like, okay, Because like even when I met him, I was like, because he approached me, I was like, I just want to get my drinks and go. Like, why are you disturbing me?
What do you mean? Hey, we have phone. Hey, I don't understand girls ask why you disturbing me.
Like I didn't ask him that exactly, but like he approached me. Like I turned around, I was like, who is this?
Yeah.
Like, okay, he's talking. As like what he was saying, I don't want to laugh out loud to seem rude, but like I was laughing in my head, and I was like, okay, you know what? Let me just give him my number.
Okay.
He's cute
the real
and
one.
all.
Real number.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, real number.
Yeah, because now you girls be giving out your friends' numbers out there, giving us wrong numbers. The last number is wrong.
Yeah. At the times I like changed like the last two numbers.
Yeah.
I do that.
Also, it's a thing, right? Okay.
So I was like, okay, you know, cool. Let me give him a try. Started talking. Hey. Yeah, I was like, okay.
But can I ask you quickly? I always find this interesting, right? Especially in the example you just did now. Here is, just from your description, a guy who doesn't necessarily fit your ideal type. So, at what point does that switch happen within your head to say, like, okay, is it his manner of approach? Is it how he speaks? Is it like, what is it that can change that thought process for you? Like, from a guy who ideally is not my type to, okay, maybe.
Okay. Man of approach is something big for me.
Okay.
If you're gonna come to me and like you're talking really bad, like your man of approach is bad, I would really reciprocate the energy, but I'll let you know, like, no, don't talk to me.
Give me an example of a bad approach. Now, obviously, listen. We're trying to help guys out there so that at least they should know what is a good way to approach a lady or a woman out there in public or whatever. I'm not doing it. You know, so give them some pointers.
Okay,
What is a bad approach?
Okay, can I give different settings? Because
Oh yeah, of course, yeah.
okay, if you're gonna come to me and I'm in the club and having a great time and you're gonna start touching me by my waist and all, you'll be like, hey sweetie, what's up? I'm gonna look at you and I'm gonna ignore you and I'll be like, leave me alone.
Okay. So
don't do.
So don't get too physical without permission.
Don't get too touchy. Don't get too physical. I don't know you. You don't know me. Now you're gonna start coming to me, my space.
I see. Okay.
I didn't come for you, but at least if you're gonna want to speak to me, come to me with the right manner of approach.
Okay.
Speak to me properly. Speak to me as a lady.
I see. Okay. In a different scenario.
If you're gonna, when I'm walking on the street, this thing, beep 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 beep, sweetie, no.
Okay.
No.
So that's they call that what, like catcalling or something.
Catcalling. Don't do that. No. Again, I will just look at you and I'll keep quiet. There have been times, there was a point where I did pepper spray a guy.
Sorry?
Pepper sprayed a guy.
Oh, snap. For real?
Yeah.
You walk around with the pepper spray?
I got pepper spray all the time.
Oh, snap. Okay. Ladies, pepper spray. Yeah.
Yeah, like he came to me. He's like, oh, baby, how are you? I'm like, no, I'm good. Thank you. I'm good. And that time
Was he in your personal space?
Like right here.
It was in a personal. Okay.
So I'm like, no, I'm good. Thank you. I'm good. Thank you. And I can see like now he's coming close. He's like now trying to grab me.
Oh, wow.
So luckily I was wearing cargo pants.
Yeah.
So I reached down in my pocket. I was like, hey, bro, leave me alone.
Yeah.
Now I took it out. I sprayed it directly in his eyes.
Damn.
I went back inside because I was with my sister. I went back inside. I'm like, hey, sister, there's this guy. He came up to me. I pepper sprayed him. If you hear anything, you say anything, don't be mad.
Yeah.
And she's like, what do you mean? What do you mean?
Like she
He's
might
the
just go
guy.
left. Be ready.
Yeah. Now this guy now comes. He's like, yo, like he's now screaming and everything. And then now she looks at me. She's like, why? What did you do? But my thing is, if someone is not going to come to me after I've been saying no,
Yeah.
I will now say, no, okay, there now I'm just going to protect myself. I'm going to defend myself.
I see.
Because
Okay.
now you touch me physically and all,
Yeah.
I'll most definitely pepper spray you.
So what happened to the guy though?
I don't know. All I know is like the last time I saw him was yo. I haven't seen the guy since then.
Because you said like you went back inside. So did he also come inside?
He went inside. He wanted to go to the bathroom. There was
to put some water on his.
wash his eyes.
Yeah.
Last time I saw him, he was screaming. Yo, you learned your lesson, my love.
Like you know now.
Now you know.
Yeah. All right. Cool. Any other Any other? Are you good on that one?
Yeah, I'm good.
Okay. So how would you define your like? Are you a romantic person?
Yeah. Okay. Romantic. Okay. Okay. Are you asking about like what my love? Okay. Should I explain in terms of like my love language is what I expect?
No, we'll get to that one. I just want to understand in terms of, are you like, what is your ideal romantic date or romantic gesture that would be like, oh, you know what, I know this is the one.
Okay. I think with like the current person, he has really like done all of that, and I've been happy so far.
Okay.
Okay.
So he's been romantic, like romantic.
Okay, romantic in the way that I.
Oh, you're kind of
but
romantic.
There's no one who has beat Jover's standard. I'm sorry, no one has ever beat that man's standard.
Or
I'm not saying the current one isn't doing good. No, that one, he has my heart, but
Okay.
Jovi set the standard.
Jovi's standard.
He set the standard.
Oh, Jovi set the standard.
Yeah.
Oh, snap. Oh, okay, cool. But like, that's what I'm saying. Like, what is that standard? That, if you can describe it, is it like
Gentlemen,
gentleman?
no matter what, you always open the door for me. You close the door. You make sure that.
Oh, snap. So what Jovi's like that type? Open the door for you.
Whoa! Any door.
Do you guys still do that?
Yeah.
Gosh, man, it's like,
Jovi was
I feel like
some-
I'm spied. I'm running around.
Yeah, do that. What?
All the time.
All the time. All the time. Even when he was dropping me off at home, he'll come out of the car, open the door for me, open the gate for me, close it, make sure that I'm inside. If I'm still outside, when he drives off, the indicators, he'll put it 3 times to say, I love you.
Are we talking about the same guy who blocked you?
Yeah.
Jovis.
But like, it's how he treated me in that time. I'm
Yeah.
not thinking about like how we ended things, but it was like how he treated me at that time. Like he made sure that I was okay, no matter what.
Do you think like chivalry is dead?
Yeah.
You think so?
Oh, it's dead. Oh, it's
It's
6, not even 6, 8 feet under.
Why do you think that's the case though?
I think it's timing on in terms of like how. Okay, I'm not gonna lie. I'm into music. I'm gonna use this example. I'm into music. I've seen like how love songs have changed from then till now. It's not the same.
What's the change? What is the difference? I mean, that you think has occurred?
Okay, there is respect, but that respect is not as
Not there.
how I've seen and what I've heard compared to now. If you had to look at our grandparents, some grandparents are still together. They're able to sort out their differences without now having to make a noise about it.
Well, there was no social media at the time.
Okay, yeah, no social media. But my thing is, why can't you do the same? Why can't you be like, okay, you know what? This is us. We started this relationship on our own without having social media being there. Okay, maybe social media was there, but again, there was us before we then announced it to social media. Why can't we stick to the same thing in every single thing? Why can't we, if we have an argument, don't take it to social media. Talk to me about it. Don't take it to your friends. Talk to me about it.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. If you do need advice from your friends, that's cool. But like now, don't make it a thing that even now when I'm going around, they're going to be like, oh, her. Clown. I don't want that. That's disrespect.
Yeah.
You now disrespecting the relationship. You're now disrespecting the connection that we had, because now it was 2 of us. Why are you now involving a third party in this?
Okay.
Yeah.
That's interesting though. You know, there was a saying that that they say that chivalry is dead and women killed it. In terms of your guys' evolution, how you guys have evolved over the past couple of years.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, because now you guys have become more empowered, more self-sufficient, more more masculine, so to speak. So it's almost like now like chivalry as a guy. If a guy was to become chivalrous now, it's a very
It's some girls
It's-
see it as like a weakness. Like,
exactly.
Oh no, you're weak.
yes,
No.
100%.
No.
And unfortunately, it's like again, it's a slippery slope because you know you might appreciate it, and then and another girl can just take it left. Like, look at this idiot. Look at this guy.
Stupid boy. stupid boy. Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Oh.
So it's like now it's almost like guys are getting punished for being chivalrous because now it makes. I even said in an episode in the past where like you look like a punk now, like you know, and unfortunately it's because you know men are now kind of trying to find their place in the dating market because now women have kind of got up to here now, if not here, because now women are taking over the workforce. Most women are making more money than the guys, you know. So you guys are now start saying stuff like about, you know, like what can you bring to the table? Because I can really afford my own lifestyle. You know what I mean?
Okay, yeah. Okay, I do see that chivalry has died over the years. Okay, in terms, okay, now I've seen girls these days want like very, very toxic guys. I still can't understand how they will want something like that and then be like, no, but I still want him to love me. How do you expect something soft? Something's gonna take care of you, at the same time be hard on you, treat you as if you're nothing, degrade you, and be like, oh no, that's my man. Okay, cool, yes, the guy can be nonchalant and all, but like there's a certain limit that I can take of you being nonchalant.
Okay, cool. And then, because it's interesting, so you saying like you've been witnessing that a lot of girls are going for very toxic guys. Is it that whole notion of, because obviously, if you think about even in high school, university, I mean, usually girls rather go for the bad boys than the nice guys. Do you think nice guys finish last?
I'm into shy guys, nice guys.
Yeah.
That's
Okay,
my
like okay,
type.
fine, like you into that. But in general, though. Do you think nice guys finish last, or do you think the bad boys are still the ones who are getting all the hands?
Yeah, they still do.
Yeah.
The bad boys
So now it's
still get
almost
all
like
the hands.
kind of like evolved because if women have kind of like leveled up to men and maybe surpassed them a little bit, so it means now for a guy who used to be a bad boy, for him to even go above that, he needs to do the most. And sometimes that most comes across as being toxic or comes across as being, you know, too much, I guess.
Okay, get what you're trying to say. So,
Yeah.
for example, the girls that I've seen, they're like, oh no, I like me and my guy, like we must fight. So like every time we fight, that's us now getting to understand each other. Okay, yes, times when you guys fight
Yeah.
as a couple, you do understand. But now you're expecting that as an everyday type of thing that, okay, me and Donald are now fighting every day. We now have an issue. We're now broadcasting it to the whole world.
Yeah.
Oh, Donald did this, Donald did that, then we kiss and make up at night. The next morning now when we go back to uni, same thing every day.
Yeah.
It's gonna be it's a very tiring cycle.
Yeah.
You are just wasting your time again. I'm not the type of person that likes to waste my time. Don't waste my time.
Yeah.
You're now wasting my time. You're now wasting my energy. The feelings that I have, that would have been given on to someone else who would have appreciated it. Now I'm just giving it to you and you don't care. So with these days, girls prefer guys who's gonna act nonchalant. He shouldn't call me so I cannot pick a fight on him and then we kiss and make up. Why? Okay, cool, the guy must be nonchalant, but he must see that, okay, no, she doesn't like me doing certain things. Let me respect her. Again, that's also another thing, there's no respect in such relationships.
Okay, that's interesting. Okay, then quick question then. Do you think a relationship lasts better if the girl is more into the guy or if the guy is more into the girl?
If
That's why
I would say,
think about it. Don't rush into it.
because now when you think of it from both ways, okay, again, I'm not saying men are the only species that like cheat. Women cheat as well.
Of course.
But my thing is, with gents, they will cheat on you. You find out, you go back. Cheat on you, you find out, you go back. Cheat on you, find out, you go back.
Or if gents cheat, or if the girl, if the
gents cheat, the girl
okay.
will go back.
Okay, cool. Yeah.
But then with girls, I've seen that when they cheat, gents are just like, it's chai, dog.
Yeah, it's over.
Moving on.
It's trust.
You're gonna be doing this. I'm gonna move my own way. You move your own way. Sharp.
It's over.
It's cool. So it's not the same. I look feel as if men, from what I've seen, I was a tomboy before, so I used to chill a lot with boys. So what I've seen again, growing up with the boys that I've like chilled with, they be like, ugh, this Han, I don't like her, and then they will come to you like, EJ dog, how should I like get like Belissa back? I really like Belissa, this and this and this.
Yeah.
So they kind of have this shadow, like, okay, no, you know what? I need to stay strong. She doesn't need me. Like, I don't need her and all. But then when they're alone, they're like, hey, I need her. What if she is the one for me? So it's not the same compared to girls. Girls cheat again. They cheat emotionally. They don't cheat.
Yeah, just
like
they
guys.
can't.
Guys can cheat and move on. They'll be like, I forgot about you. Girls will be like, they'll think about that guy from 5 months ago, that one night stand they met at one time.
Yeah. I said it on a last podcast that like when men cheat, it's like manslaughter. But when women cheat, it's premeditated murder. So it's like you actually had to plan it out, for you to cheat. A guy can literally do it.
Okay, true.
With somebody who, even if like he doesn't even like the girl, like a guy can sleep with a girl he doesn't like, and you won't have any connection to it. Yeah. But for a girl, it's not the same. It's like, But again, like what I was asking, I was saying, Guti, with the whole, is it better for a girl to like a guy more for a lasting relationship, or do you think it's better if the guy likes the girl more for a lasting relationship? Which dynamic do you think works better?
I low-key see it as a girl because from what I've seen again and what I have experienced, again, not just with guys, now they start becoming softies, they then start appreciating you. Okay. But with the girl, it is hard for you to change her because she has really set that mindset in her mind. It's like, okay, boys are the same, they break hearts, they just want pussy and they move on.
Okay. So the girl needs to like the guy more.
Yeah.
You can say with your chest. Don't worry. I hope they won't judge you, but
don't judge. We listen, we don't judge. We listen, we don't judge.
No, but I asked that question because I actually agree with you. And I say I agree with you because, like, girls need to feel some kind of emotional connection to whoever they're into. But if you're the guy who's more into her than she's into you, then it means that she like you as the guy are putting the girl on a pedestal, right? So that means she's probably looking down on you, and it means that now it's difficult for him for you to follow him if you're looking down on him. Does that make sense? Yeah. So I believe that a better dynamic is when the girl likes the guy more, because then I think it's gonna give you some sort of fulfillment that the guy who you like a lot, you're with him. You know what I mean? And I think mostly you're more likely to follow his lead if you like him more, unlike the opposite.
Yeah, because with girls, again, everything is like emotional.
Yeah.
It's gonna be emotional. You're gonna get attached to the guy at some point. With guys, they just move on.
Yeah.
Quick, fast. With girls, you will think about it, you will reminisce, you will think of things, you'll be like, oh, no.
Yeah.
But then it's, again, the girls, it's easier for girls.
I understand. All right, cool. Let's go back to what we touched on, your love language. What are your love languages?
Physical touch, words of affirmation.
In that order. So physical touch number 1. And then number 2, you said?
Words of affirmation.
Oh, words of affirmation. I think that's a common one for girls, eh?
No, like you need to reassure me. Tell me, like, okay, no. So I'm still here for you. I still care for you. Because now you're just gonna keep quiet, and then you're gonna text me randomly one day.
Yes.
I was like, hey, what? Okay, what's going on? Like now I'm gonna be confused. Even when I was be like, no, like that's how I am.
Yeah.
But obviously that's not how you are, because when we started talking, you weren't like that. Now why is it like as time goes on, you're changing?
I see.
Now in the back of my mind, I'm gonna start overthinking and be like, okay,
Yeah.
it's probably another girl. Okay, maybe he's not into me anymore.
Oh, I see. So you always need that reassurance.
I will need that reassurance. It's like, okay, even if you like make time to see me and like you do tell me like I'm still here for you. Yeah.
Or you also compliments how you look. I know a lot of girls who are like, what's information? Like you want your man to tell you, oh, baby, looking hot today.
Okay, not all the time. Don't tell me all the time.
Not all the time.
Yeah, tell me like, okay, like, yo, baby, you look really nice. Oh, baby, okay. But there are some days like when you see me, you be like, okay, just don't say anything. But like your actions.
So you want more of emotional reassurance. Like that whole, baby, I'm still here for you, or baby, I love you, or I still love you, or baby, you know, like I'm still here. Those are the kind of reassurance you want.
Yeah.
Okay.
As soon as like when I know what we're doing.
Oh, I see. Okay, cool. And then with the physical touch, are you the PDA type of girl?
Okay, with BPDA, yeah. Because I don't mind, like, I would hold this man's hand. I don't mind holding his hand.
That's what I'm saying. Like, so you're
in
PDA.
public, so I am a PDA girl. Even though, like, I have social anxiety, but like, when I'm with that person, everything's just blank.
So you're like holding hands. You're like,
but then don't be now too much. Now you're gonna be start cuddling and kissing in front of people. No, people's parents now around. Now you must be in front of people's parents. No.
Oh no, nah. I mean, okay, fine. Like that's a bit extreme though. But no, but I understand what you mean. Like, because you know, I've always find it funny. I've seen how like Caucasians go crazy on like in a line. Have you ever seen two white people who are in love in a line, a queuing? Access. The girl will be out here with his man's got a pocket in the back pockets, and then they are there
talking like this, and then I'm behind them like,
yeah,
love is in the air.
And then now and then a young
I get it. I'm those type who we like, ugh, ew, why? But then when I'm with my man, I'm like, oh, baby, I don't mind.
That's it.
Holding
okay,
on
cool.
to his arm now.
So those are your top two.
And receiving gifts.
Is that number? Is that number 3? Okay.
I love gifts. Okay, even if you don't give me a gift, but like, it's a thought that counts. You like, okay, you know what? Let me surprise you. Be like, okay, babe, let's go for an ice cream date. Randomly, you're just gonna text me like, are you busy? And you're like, okay, I'm coming soon. Let's go for an ice cream date. It's a thought that counts. The fact that you're making time for me.
Yeah, because I won't lie. Like the whole gifting thing, it always throws guys off because it always seems like, fuck, now I need to buy you stuff. Now I need to gift you.
Not that even like gifting. If we can go somewhere, even if it's your place, and we're just doing like my favorite activity, we watching my favorite movies, and all. It's kind of a gift in a way for me because like you thought of something, you're like, okay, you know what? Let me do this for EJ.
Yeah, okay.
And you do it, and it's like, okay,
awesome, man.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool.
So it's not always has to be gifts. Gifts, I love gifts. I don't mind. You can bring it. But
you want to return them back.
Yeah, I'll return it back if I see that. I you know what? Because then I'm gonna. When you're gone, I'm not gonna look at them and just like, yo, okay, this person's no longer in my life. I'm not gonna think about the moments, and then I'm gonna crash out.
Yeah.
No. So I'll give it back to him. Like, you know what? Thank you again. I also do cherish those moments, but thank you.
Is it? Wow. I don't know. Like you seem like the kind of girls who take niggas' hoodies, man.
No. No.
You know, girls like stealing. Like I don't understand. Out of all things, girls will take is a guy's hoodie.
Okay, I am a tomboy. I have my moments where I wear baggy clothes and all. But now when I get to the point where I'm like, hey, you know what? I'm gonna loot this man's wardrobe. Should I want 2 hoodies and I'm out? No, why? Like even if I had to like stay over the gent's house and I'm gonna borrow his shirt, best believe I'm gonna give it to him in the morning or I go home with it. I wash it and I give it back to him the next time I see him.
Okay.
Never keep.
That's a decent thing to do. Oh, cool. So what would be your final kind of advice or thoughts on, or maybe like how would you want guys to move, or and how would you think, and also how do you think women should move in today's society when it comes to relationships and whatnot? Because look, ideally, I feel like, because of how Joel is missing everyone, it's now leveling to a point where it's like there are no nuclear households, if that makes sense. So what I'm trying to say is that if man and woman are not coming together in a proper way, then it spreads out in the kind of communities that gets built. Because man meets woman, they have a child, they grow the child becomes part of society, and ideally you'd hope that also that child gets somebody as well, and then that's how a community is built. So now with obviously the whole nursing thing, everybody's doing this, everybody's doing that, now we're losing that whole home front, we're losing that home unity. Families are getting divorced, families are breaking up, and that it's just now breaking up the whole society, because even families that themselves are not together anymore. So I think also a primary thing why we have these discussions, because we're just trying to be like, okay, cool, I'm trying to understand the other sex a little bit better, because maybe it can make me manage how I interact with them, which is why we have such conversations, so that somebody can be watching and be like, wow, okay, I didn't think of it that way. Oh, this is what actually they think. Like, so maybe my approach can be like this. You know what I mean? So that's what I'm saying for you. What would be your advice? I mean, obviously, like, you're still young, I'm sure, but then I'm sure there's some sort of insight you may have just from your experience, because you've worked in the club, so you've kind of seen things.
Yeah.
Right? You've seen things, and we didn't even touch on that, but I think maybe we'll touch on that on another episode. But with what you've seen, what you've experienced in your own personal life, or maybe even with your people, how would you advise guys and also girls?
Okay. Girls, again, don't always be like, okay, man needs to have money, this and this and this. If you're going to be dating someone who's your age, don't be, okay, for example, I'm 20. Someone who's my age is still in uni, they're still studying, still getting money from their parents, or still getting money from NSFAS. Don't be expecting him now to be gifting you like huge expensive gifts and all. He's still your age mate. At least try and find someone that like, okay, maybe if I do want like a certain lifestyle, I can find from that type of person.
Yeah.
But I'm not saying now go and use people's sons. Don't do that. Now you're wasting someone's energy and time.
Okay.
No. Same goes for gents. Now don't be going doing that. Like now wasting another girl's time and energy just because you're like, let me go and waste my time. No, that's disrespectful.
Okay.
Again, to the girls, again, love yourself before you can think you can love someone else, because you can be looking for love yourself and you go and look for it in the wrong places. And then, your life is done. You find yourself in situations where you're like, I wish I could. I wish I didn't do that. As for gents, communication, at least don't lie always. Don't be like, oh no, I like you. And then 2 seconds later, you're telling me something different. Don't. Be clear with your actions, what you want with the girl. Don't give her the run around just because, like, I'm a guy. I can do
yeah.
No. Again,
Yeah.
there's no respect.
Okay.
I don't think there's anything
All right,
else.
cool.
Yeah.
No, that's too. I think that was good. Yeah, man. And we appreciate you for coming through, man. Appreciate you for your energy, man, and your insights. Hopefully, people are going to be watching this. Will be able to, be involved and comment and have their own opinions, But appreciate you coming through, and yeah.
Thank you.
Anyway, guys, as always, I hope you enjoyed this episode. See you on the next one. Ciao.
Bye.